Nelson Mandela, From Prisoner to President. Freedom. It is a right for all, but not all reach it easily. Some must break their chains to find it. And one of those who broke the chains changed the entire world. Nelson Mandela was born in 1918 in the village of Mvezo, South Africa. His birth name was Rolihlahla, which in the Xhosa language means troublemaker. Perhaps that name was a sign of the life he would lead. He lost his father at a young age. Raised in traditional tribal culture, he grew up with a strong sense of identity, but he would one day set out to transform that very identity. He valued education deeply, managed to attend university, and studied law. Because Mandela didn't just want to understand justice, he wanted to create it. At that time, South Africa was ruled by the apartheid regime, a brutal system of racial segregation. Black South Africans were treated as second-class citizens, separate buses, separate schools, even separate benches. They had no right to vote, no equal access to services, no voice. Mandela refused to accept this injustice. In the late 1940s, he joined the African National Congress, ANC. At first, he believed in peaceful protest, but as the regime grew more oppressive, Mandela believed stronger action was necessary. In 1961, Mandela helped found Umkhonto we Sizwe, the armed wing of the ANC, Spear of the Nation. They organized acts of sabotage, not to kill, but to shake the system, to be seen. In 1962, Mandela was arrested, and in 1964, he was sentenced to life in prison for attempting to overthrow the state. During the famous Rivonia trial, he delivered these unforgettable words: "I have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society. It is an ideal for which I am prepared to die." And so, Mandela spent 27 years in prison, locked in a tiny cell on Robben Island. But prison didn't break him, it shaped him. It became a place of transformation. Even behind bars, he led. Even the guards came to respect him. Because Mandela didn't speak with hatred, he spoke with wisdom. He didn't demand destruction, he taught patience. In 1990, Mandela was finally released. A nation embraced him, not just as a man, but as a symbol of hope. People expected anger, revenge, but Mandela chose reconciliation. We must build our future together. This is not the time for vengeance. It is time for peace. His message of peace earned him the Nobel Peace Prize in 1993. A year later, in South Africa's first free and fair elections, Nelson Mandela became the country's first black president. His presidency was more than a victory. It was a new beginning. He dismantled apartheid laws, improved education and healthcare, and launched his greatest initiative, the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, a place for pain to be spoken and healing to begin. "We are not here to forget, but to forgive," he said. In 2004, Mandela retired from politics, but his presence continued to inspire. When he passed away in 2013 at the age of 95, the entire world grieved. Yet he never truly died, because Mandela was more than a man. He was an idea. In 2004, Mandela retired from politics, but his presence continued to inspire. When he passed away in 2013 at the age of 95, the entire world grieved. Yet he never truly died, because Mandela was more than a man. He was an idea. Nelson Mandela reminded us of one simple truth. True freedom is not just breaking chains, it is letting go of hate,